This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Friday, August the 15th. Starting out yesterday, we got the acreage estimates out of Argentina on their upcoming corn crop, and they really don't mesh with the rest of the world market. Um, Argentine officials, the Rosario Exchange, saying that next year's corn acres in the country will expand by around 15 to 20%. That would add about 4 to 4.5 million acres to Argentine production. So it's not a huge volume of acres, but the thing is you look at most other corn producing countries, including Brazil, not really looking to expand much this coming year. Between commodity values, input costs, and some, uncertain trade relations through the world, really not seeing a big push to expand acres right now, especially on corn. That big corn number from the WASDE on Tuesday for the U.S. will probably deter it even a little bit more. The thing is the economics don't really favor corn expansion right now. So we're taking these Argentine numbers with a grain of salt. Now, it wouldn't add a tremendous amount of corn to the world supply line, but it would be enough. It would put pressure on the U.S., obviously. That said, yesterday it was kind of interesting. CONAB's numbers, they raised the Brazil corn production by 5 million metric tons, cut exports by 3 million metric tons. That domestic corn demand in Brazil, absorbing a lot of their corn, not out of the question that they could absorb some of Argentina's if they increase production too. So a little bit there we got to watch. Second thing, yesterday the producer price index was released, and that was not good, folks. 0.9% increase, well above the 0.2% bump we saw. What that tells us is that the worst of the tariffs are in front of us. And basically says Fed Chairman Jerome Powell was right in his hesitation. The PPI index indicates that our costs are going to start rising for the consumers at the retail level. You know the story, it's dominoes after that. Not saying that it's, we're having complete and utter economic meltdown, but it does look like we're going to see a little bit of strain on the market. This is going to be an issue for beef, and that's why we saw the cattle market collapse yesterday. High priced beef will not sell in a depressed economic market. So, a few things we got to watch here. That's not all rosy on the economic outlook. Third and final thing today, we're going to get that NOPA crush report out for July today. Trade looking at 191.59 million bushels of soybeans usage. That'd be up about 5 million bushels from what we had in June. Soybean crush continues to run very, very solid numbers, and really holding above what our yearly forecast has been. So we'll see if that continues today. Other than that, it's going to be weather, demand, and I hear that there's a meeting between President Trump and President Putin today. Keep an eye on that. That could influence the outside markets and easily spill over into the commodities. Those are the three things I'm watching today.